Hello Marvel fans, this is Dan96 and I'm bringing you actually some good news today. Now, before I get to this news, and we all know what it is, I just wanted to say some stuff before we get to that point. Just want to say some stuff I haven't said, well, I got some bits to catch up, but anyway. We know about this stuff already, but I'm just going to say it. We've been having some new pictures for the Avengers film, and I think these pictures are good. That's what I thought to say, because we're getting some more pictures of Vision, Hawk, and all the characters, really. And we get our first picture of Nick Fury, so what I want to say about that is they look interesting, really. Vision looks interesting, so can't wait to see the film when that comes out, when he comes on that film. Anyway, moving on. Now, we've already known about this one. Andy Serkis, I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but they have confirmed it that he is playing a Ulysses Klaw. Sorry if I've said his first name wrong, but you know who I'm on about. I mean, what I want to say about that is it was obvious from the start, really, that he was going to play that, because even when we first heard about he was doing, he was part of the film, just doing some captions, for the Hawk, and then later on we heard he got a part of it. And then when it came to the first trailer, having a look at him, it kind of came to my mind saying he's playing that character, Ulysses Klaw. So it was obvious that he was going to play him anyway, because how he looked. So that's what I'm saying on that one. It was obvious. Right, the next one. Now, the next one, before I get to the big news. Rumours are going around saying possible that Angelina Jolie might duet the Captain Marvel film. Now, I haven't seen her films yet, the ones she has done. I know she's done them on Bacon, but I know she's a good actress. I've seen her in films. I've seen her playing Maleficent. I've seen bits of Mr. and Mrs. Smith and the two Tomb Raiders. I think she's good in that, and also Wanted. So I know I've seen her. She is a good actress. But I haven't seen the film she's made. So, if this comes true, I hope she's a good director to do a film like this. So anyway, to the big one today. Very early this morning. Now I didn't hear it very early this morning. I heard it. Well, I got to hear it when I woke up around 6:15. I don't know. Around that time, and I heard the news that Spider-Man. Yes, you know what I'm going to say. Spider-Man has finally joined the MCU. Thank you. Spider-Man has come home. I have been waiting for this moment. It was obvious that Spider-Man was going to come back to the MCU. But there is a catch. We got him, but Sony are still a part of it. So really, we got two people working together. How they've done it is, Sony will still keep the rights to him. They can't keep the hold of him, but we can use him. So that's the good thing, really. I'm really happy about that, really, because when I heard about this one, I thought it was fake first. I thought someone was just pulling my leg. I thought it was like that, but when I checked on other websites and they're all saying it, and I was like, thank you. My day, and it has made my day. I've really been happy all day, and I thought, oh, what else can they say now about this? Now, also, the good thing is, it seems like, also for this, we're going to get a movie out of him. Again. I know. It's tiny. This is going to be a third remake of Spider-Man. But they also said, but I don't know I just guess it's confirmed that Spider-Man is going to make an appearance in the Civil War. Because he is the big character for that storyline. So, now, also, if this is true, he comes to that film and he's off, and he is going to do, I want to know what's going to happen with Black Panther now, because it seems he was going to be the replacement for Spider-Man, but I've got my guess how they can still do it. Let's say in this version, because in the comic book version, Spider-Man is the center of all of it. Well, he didn't bring up the Civil War, but he was the center bit whose side he was on. Now what they could do in this movie version, keep it the same, but this time it's not just Spider-Man, it's also Black Panther, who these two go up to the thing together. They pull their masks out. Take the masks off, and I bet how they'll work is Spider-Man goes with Iron Man, and then Black Panther goes with Captain America, and then whatever happens in the film, what makes Spider-Man to join Captain America. I don't know I don't know if they're going to make a clone of Thor, but there's the other way to the film. So that's my guess how they can still use Black Panther. So he could be he'll be the center of it, but he'll be kind of like he'll be part with Spider-Man. That's what my guess is. But then also, as I said, they're going to give him another film. Oh man, another one again. But this time, what they could do is, I've had some ideas what they could do for this new one. Keep him in high school this time, because I'll tell you, when the first version of Spider-Man came out with Tony Maguire, he was on in college for the first bit of the movie. Well, when it came to the middle, when Norman Osborn became Goblin for the first time and destroyed the general, whatever his post was again. But anyway, he finished high school in the first movie in Tony Maguire's trilogy. Then when Andrew Garfield came along and took the Amazing Spider-Man role, he finished in the beginning of the second film. So please, Marvel, if you're hearing this now, Marvel and Sony, if you're watching this or hearing this now, please keep him in high school. We don't want him to just ended up being somewhere in the ended up just having a job or all that. Just keep him in high school, just for this version. Now also, I got a feeling that, because if we're going to have all the Spider-Man stuff in the universe now, Spider-Man and, all his villains, I wonder if they'll get Norman Osborn as Iron Patriot now. Because when I first heard about the world he was going to take over, I thought, nah, I didn't see him in it, but back then I didn't know about all this, the who owns who. But then I thought, yeah, it had to make sense because we don't have him. But now because we have Spider-Man, and I bet all the characters from that unit or from his work from him, I'd say we can get Norman Osborn to be Iron Patriot now. But also how they could do his first is make him as a villain first, maybe for the first film. I don't know. And then when it comes to later on, he can become the Iron Patriot. But also, I did hear about the Sinister Six film about being delayed now. For that, but I thought that'd be cancelled now because we've got Spider-Man. But I got an idea how we can still do that. Maybe I got two ideas. Still make the film, but we can try and get all Spider-Man's villains in the MCU universe, so we don't have to bother to make a lot of standalone sequels of Spider-Man to get all his villains in. Or if Spider-Man does good for his first film, and if he has a sequel, like, I don't know, maybe the third one, if the second one does good, well, I don't know, I'm just guessing, then we can have the third one where the third one was all about the synthesis and Spider-Man has to stop him. Or maybe the fourth one, if Spider-Man does good, because we don't know how this new reboot film is going to be like yet. But it's my theories, but it's just a guess for now. Also, because now Spider-Man's got a film date, also 4 films from the Phase 3 had to change some dates. Now, I've got them all here. Now, Spider-Man's release date. Now, here's all the dates. You better want to write these all down if you haven't done it yet, but I'm going to go through them now. Alright, and I'm going to go slowly. First one, Spider-Man. Its release date, the 28th of January, July, 2017. So it's taking Thor's place, Thor Ragnarok's place. I don't know if I said the name right. Now, here we are, Thor Ragnarok. Oh, sorry if I'm not saying that name right, it's hard for me to say. It's going to be on the 3rd of November 2017. It's taking Black Panther's place. So after Thor, it'll be the first part of the Avengers film. So I like to see how the ending of that film is gonna, cross up, link over to the Avengers film. Now, Black Panthers, the 6th of July 2018, is taking Captain Marvel's film. And if you still following, alright, you got that down so far. Here's the next two. Captain Marvel is taking the 2nd of November 2018 date, so it's taking the Inhumans date. And last one, they've chose a date for the Inhumans. The Inhumans are getting the 12th of July 2019. 2019. So that's all of them. Also, to bring that up, actually, rumors are going around now that the Inhumans could actually be the start of Phase 4. I mean, it's only rumours for now. I haven't heard if it's confirmed. Well, for now I haven't heard it is confirmed about that, but I hope it does, because really, if you think about it, if it doesn't, become the start of Phase 4, then if you think about it now, we have 10 Marvel films for Phase 3. It's a big shock, really, because first phase, it had 6 films. The second phase, it's got 6. Well, it was originally 5, but Ant-Man's now been put into that place. And for Phase 3, it's 10. But if the Inhumans starts as Phase 4, then we got 9. But we're going to have to wait. So, when I think about this Spider-Man thing, I'll say, thank you, Marvel. You've really, really done this. I really, really want to see how they're going to take on Spider-Man now. But one thing is, I'm trying to think, this time, I think they should stop. I don't know how they could do for this new film. Like, I think they should start with not with Green Goblin or Lizard, because we've already had them starting as these villains. So maybe how this could work out is for this new remake film, have him just have the film started with he's already Spider-Man, but let's get him in the beginning with news saying about Spider-Man defeated Green Goblin, Lizard, and some of the villains. So that means, then Spider-Man's kind of like 1 year to his job, or how many years, I don't know. But starting with a villain who we haven't seen on the big screen, like, who would I love to get on? You got a lot of villains. Wino, that's it. Try to get Wino as one of the starting villains, and maybe Vulture and whoever else has not made his appearance yet to the film, but try to get them into it to start off. Anyway, that's all I gotta say for that video. So, as I said on the last video, from the last video, if you want to look at the pictures, as I said in the beginning, just follow on my Facebook page I created. It's for Marvel, the one I created. That's in the description below. That link is in the description below. Also, to subscribe me, that's down there as well. And that's it for it. So, thank you for watching, and I hope I'll see you again soon. Peace.